What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called? What's it called?
Oh, dude.
Ooh, Caleb.
Oh, boy.
So I was hanging out with old Graham K earlier, and he was like, I saw Caleb when I was in LA, and I was like, oh, that's great. And then he goes, he spoke very poorly of you.
Yeah. He was like, man, I see Dave a lot now. And I was like, oh, yeah? How's that? And he was like,
Yeah, exactly. No, I know how you guys feel about me. This is a negative relationship on all sides, buddy. Let me tell you. I'm out here in New York City telling everybody what a fucking piece of shit you are.
Yeah, I'm bi-coastal now. I'm not there, but people are mad at me there.
Your essence is out here. Yeah, dude. I'm out here sowing bad will.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
Sow that shit.
Yeah, dude. You reap what I sow, motherfucker.
I don't reap shit. They got to update that.
That's true. I don't know if I've ever once reaped. You know what I mean? It's also interesting that it was referred to as reaping when really you're just cutting down corn.
Yeah. And it's like, didn't we know that? Did we need a saying for that? People are like, I planted corn, and now were people like blown away that they got the corn they planted? Like,
yeah,
seem necessary for that.
Yeah, right. By the way, let me just say real quick, we are having technical difficulties over here in what's it called, Universe.
Yeah,
and we need help. Our email is whatthehellisitkalled@gmail.com. We used to record with StreamYard. It was magical. And then it started echoing for Caleb. And we found a thread online that said that because of some update, StreamYard combined with Google Chrome is weird now. We tried it. So we switched to Firefox, and then the sound was shitty in another way. So now we're recording the video on StreamYard muted and the audio on Zoom. And then because of that, the programs that I use, which are a combination of this program Loopback and this soundboard program Farrago, to play all of our sound effects, like Ben Shapiro's beard and Time to Make It, Moon News, all that stuff we made. Those programs are now not working combined with Zoom. And if there's anyone out there who is tech savvy, even the littlest bit, please send us assistance. Dear God, we need help. Also, I wanted to say all this to you right now so you know that is the reason why the first 90 seconds of this episode did not have any video.
Well, at least it sucks.
Yeah, at least it fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah, we were talking about how we need to do a sketch where the CEO of Microsoft comes out on stage with his little,
pointer,
black t-shirt,
his
laser pointer. This year, everything will suck.
And the whole crowd was like, yeah, just these like tech bro morons with like a unbuttoned collar just start freaking out and throwing papers in the air. And then there's a graph of like the rising numbers of suck over the by Q3, things will suck more than we've ever made them suck before. And it was like, oh my God, I can't believe I have the privilege of working for such a powerful company that can make things suck this much. We're gonna, now, let me lay out for you the multiple ways in which we are going to aggressively make things suck over the course of the next 4 quarters. First, we will be changing every single port on all of our products, so no one's everyone has to buy new cords. And here's another thing we're going to do. We're going to make the new cords cost 4 times as much. Yeah. Man. We're going to update so much that software doesn't even know what our hardware is. Hardware, firmware, software, nothing is going to work with each other.
Think about, too, being old. Like, think about the amount of cords Joe Biden's had to buy. He had to buy, like, a car phone cord, when he was in his 50s. He was like, I need a new car phone.
It is funny to think like how Joe Biden feels right now, because definitely when the car phone was invented, Joe Biden lost his fucking mind. He was like, Jill, can you fucking believe this? You know what they need? They need a train phone. Yeah, they got a phone in your car. Why don't they have a phone next to you on the train? Everywhere you sit on the train should have a phone.
The funniest thing is that Biden is old enough that he's had every phone. Like if you go look at the first like widely sold phone, he had that shit. You know,
Totally.
like,
and he's
so
like,
for him that
this is so much better than a bucket and rope. I
like everybody's now like, oh, we got a computer in our part. Like he shit his pants when they told him you could have a phone in a house. Like a house phone was like, get the fuck, what the fuck?
Actually, let's look at this. When was the telephone invented? March 7th, 1876. When was Joe Biden born? The year 1341. What? He was born in 1942.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When was the telephone first put into homes? 1877. What? The next year.
Wow.
Not at all.
Well, I mean, but not a bunch of them.
Yeah,
you know, like one. Not a lot of like
Charles Williams in Boston got one.
When could poor people have it? That's when it's available.
This is what I'm saying. Boston sucks. I've been saying it a lot lately, and I think I'm right. The first ever phone was just one guy had it, Charles Williams of Somerville, Massachusetts.
And who'd he call? They just
Ghostbusters. What? He wasn't afraid of no ghost.
I wonder who the first person was to not believe in ghosts, you know? Because 100% of people believed in them.
I just took a big gulp of water when you said that, and that's why my laugh was damn, that's so funny. Yeah, everyone they had to believe in ghosts because everything was a ghost until we found out what it was.
Yeah, I bet I bet it was the 80s. The first guy was like, I don't think so. And everybody's like, whoa,
dude, Galileo was like, stars are not ghosts, and they cut his fucking head off.
At his Galileo convention, stars are not ghosts. He's shot with an arrow.
Yeah. Get him. Throw him into a fucking volcano. This guy sucks, dude. The sky is not talking to us. What the fuck are you? Don't say that. My entire identity is based on the fact that the sky talks to me. I got this guy in my town. He puts a wolf's head on his head, and we all sit around a fire, and then this guy talks to us. Galileo, if that even is your name.
Dude, I watched that Pope's Exorcist this week. Where Russell Crowe plays the Pope's exorcist.
Mm-hmm.
And it's based on, I didn't realize this, it's based on the real Pope's exorcist from back in the day. The Pope had one. And this dude, he claims he performed like 100,000 of them or some shit.
Wow.
And it's so funny because in the movie, he goes, yeah, most of the time I just go there and I recommend a doctor.
Oh my God, dude, that is so funny.
Yeah, it's like 99% of the time, it's like I just send him to a doctor.
Yeah.
You know? But they think it's a demon, so I help them kind of get done thinking that, and then I just send them to a doctor. And then they go, what about the 1% of the time? And he goes, oh, the devil, that's the devil.
Wow, I love that, dude. Yeah. By and large, demon possession is acid reflux.
Dude, I remember the first time I got heartburn, I did think it was all over.
Yeah,
I was like,
dude.
There's no way life goes on after this.
When it feels like you got to shit, but you can't shit, that's definitely the devil. Even if it is, quote, acid reflux. Like, if there's anything the devil does, it's give you a tummy ache. I feel like that's probably the extent of his power. I don't think God would allow him any further, but I'll bet you, yeah, when the devil, like, if we're being really honest, when the devil's really at work is when you shit your pants. The devil makes you shit your pants.
Yeah, twice every 10 years, I shit my pants.
Totally, dude.
And I always blame the devil.
Me too.
I blame the devil and barbecue. Mostly.
Yeah, dude. Because I'm always at a church barbecue.
Did you shit your pants because of barbecue, right?
I've never shit my pants because of barbecue, no.
What about you shit your pants in Atlanta one time?
Yeah, I shit my pants on stage at the Atlanta Improv because I ate like 200 cough drops.
Whoa. I didn't remember what it was.
I never told anyone that because I didn't really realize that's what it was until recently. But I was really sick. I had like a flu. And so I just took a lot of vitamin C cough drops and it gave me really bad diarrhea and I shit my pants on stage. It's like the stupidest, most childish.
Dude.
Oh, why'd you shit your pants? A barbecue? I ate a bunch of candy. I ate too many Starburst and I pooped my pants.
I would love to see the nutrition facts of like serving size 200.
Totally.
All right. Damn.
Fine. I guess my cough's gonna go away. It's gonna take some time though.
And all my shit.
Also, if you eat that many cough drops, let me tell you, it takes a long time to shit your pants.
Oh man, that's so many cough drops, Dave.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, my butt did some cough drops. If you, my butt coughed out some drops. If you know, if you know what I mean.
The last time I shit mine I didn't even have cough drops as an excuse. It was just I thought I was just playing fast and loose with farts and realized that those days are over,
Yeah, you got to take a fart seriously in your 30s.
Yeah, I go to the bathroom for all of them now.
Totally. One out of every 100 farts is a situation. And you can't just be at a party, not at a home base. You got to be You got to be touching home in order to fart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like how, when you're like playing tag and you're safe if you're like in your base.
Right.
Like that. You got to be in your base.
Yeah. I'm like, I just got to go all like now I'll go to the bathroom for 8 seconds and people are like, what was that? And I was like, why do I have to tell you what every time I go? Isn't that what the bathroom's for? There's a door and you don't get to know. Can I go to the bathroom for 8 seconds?
Yeah. What if I just wanted to place my index finger on my dick hole real quick? What if what if that's something I like to do? Do you really want to know that? And is it that bad? I think if that's what I want to do for 8 seconds in the bathroom, that's fine. And you shouldn't know.
Oh man, well, the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, that's right. Everyone knows what Dave likes to do in the bathroom now. Just gently lay my finger on my dick for a moment, just a moment, and then back to the party. This is a completely ungraceful segue, but we got and not related in the least. We got a gift, dude, in the mail.
Oh, nice.
I told Caleb off mic that we got a gift, but I didn't tell him what it was. And so it was a letter and then a gift for each of us. We both got the same thing. And it is from @Underwater Space Bimbo. Of the what's it called Discord, and from what's it called Twitter, who chimes in to help us rename things a lot and just is dope. Is like a listener of the show and is really sweet. Here's what the letter says. Hey, Potato Boys. I wanted to give you each a special gift from To the Stars. If you don't know, it's Tom DeLonge's production company where he works with ex-CIA people to make stuff about classified space technology. I think it's hard to explain, Could be a scam. I don't know. I know they take credit for the government acknowledging UFOs are real. Anyway, I thought you'd enjoy this intersection of Dave's favorite things, the moon and Blink-182. And then we each got a hat with the To the Stars
Yeah, dude.
logo on it, dude.
Hell
Fucking Space Bimbo, you are the absolute best. Yeah, dude. What a hilarious. It's funny too, because it's like about declassifying CIA and it's a flat brim Blink-182 hat. It's
I
like
love it.
this guy's the
love
most
it.
specific idiot of all time.
Dude, that's what we are. Specific idiots, man.
That's true. That's absolutely true. I shouldn't complain.
no.
I am him, and I always wanted to be. Space Bimbo,
Dude,
thank
hell
you so
yeah.
much.
We
Yeah,
love gifts.
I have a
We-
PO box here in New York. I should just say what it is. If you ever
yeah, send
people-
Dave some gifts for us.
Yeah, people sent me some stuff in the past when we had an office, and then we haven't had a what's the term? An address.
Yeah,
Since
yeah.
then. So let me just right here, 535 Morgan Avenue, number 1010, Brooklyn, New York, 11222. That's
Hell
our
yeah.
address if you have any interest in sending us stuff. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Space Bimbo. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I love a good gift. I get really that's my love language. Isn't it funny that that's one of them?
Yeah.
Gifts, money,
Yeah, totally.
sex.
Yeah, right. Kissing.
Mine are
Um,
money, cash, and hoes, dude.
Yeah, totally. My love language is success. If you make me successful, I'll suck your dick.
I wonder who's done that. Like that's like the reverse casting couch.
Yeah.
Like, you great audition. You got the role. I'm sucking your dick. You don't have to. You
I
do
don't want
not
you
have to.
We think you're
I'm
talented.
doing it, dude. I'm
I'm gonna-
doing it.
I'm doing it. Sit down. On my got casted couch.
Yeah, man. Whatever it takes to get to the top, you know.
Exactly, man. That's what I'm gonna do. In the last 10 years of my life, I'm gonna look back at my past and everyone I feel like helped me out, I'm gonna suck their dick.
I was talking to
Mhm.
one of my buddies the other day, and he was like, he told me every rapper is gay, and I was like, what?
What?
And he was like, how do you think they get famous, man? They suck dick. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, you can't get famous without blowing people. And I was like, where'd you hear this? And he's like, that's how the Illuminati works. And I'm like, so who? And he's like, everybody's sucking Dr. Dre's dick. And I'm like, so whose dick does he, how'd he get?
Yeah.
The whole theory is, but he was convinced. So I was like, 50 Cent. And he's like, gay. And I was like,
Interesting.
all of them?
Can I tell you something? I really, really, really hope that's true. That all rappers are gay. That would be so
All of 'em,
tight,
dude.
dude. That would be
What a
so-
theory.
It's also like, yeah, the implication being that they're sucking dick to get famous, but they wouldn't do it if they weren't gay.
Right. So that's what I was wondering, because it's like, so if you only did it to get famous, wouldn't you be straight and just like, oh boy, it's time?
I
to
guess
record.
I'll do it.
All right, here we
Yeah,
go.
man.
But if you're gay, then it's like, isn't it fine? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So maybe what he's saying is all of them are very zen about their career, and they just happen to suck famous
Yeah.
people's dicks, and then they just get a career
I don't
by
know.
nature of that.
I don't know. dude.
Man,
It's not going to be equal until every studio head is a woman.
mhm.
And then for 100 years, if all the dudes have to eat pussy to get a role.
Yeah, well, this entire scenario is honestly terrifying. Everything about it is absolutely mortifying, and I just really want to believe the world isn't like this.
Hey,
But I guess if it is, yeah, need to flip it around.
right,
Yeah,
right.
so everyone's got to be eating pussy to get famous.
that- Yeah,
Um,
that's the future liberals
yeah.
want.
That's right.
Chris
Man.
Pratt just ate Penny Marshall's pussy to become Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, this is the only reason I'm not famous. Because I won't suck a dick. I'll eat a pussy though. I don't know, man. I don't even know how to keep. doing this joke.
I think it's going great.
Yeah, I know. I do
It's going
too.
great.
Yeah.
That's what I mean when you find out something is in development hell. That just means it's taken a really long time.
Yeah, totally. Dr. Dre didn't come yet. That's what it means. Damn,
So
dude.
you know that Dr. Dre, the rumor is he wears a different pair of a brand new Air Force Ones every day. He wears a brand new pair.
Wow.
And I always wonder like what he does with the I would be thrilled to be the guy. I get to wear them right after Dr.
next
Dre.
day, totally.
Yeah, I just get the second day.
But
Air
I hear what
Force.
you're saying. I think what happens is he sucks their dick, the shoes. I know what you're saying. That is a rumor that I did not know about.
Yeah,
That's interesting. Man.
I'm a big fan of rumors. All of them, like especially ones that aren't true at all.
Yeah.
Still like them. Still, it's a form art form.
Damn, dude. I got a similar thing with me, man.
Yeah.
Every single day I eat different food and I never eat that food again. That food goes into my body and it never I never eat it again. I'm like a rich bitch, dude.
Rich bitch Dave.
Yeah, that's what they call me over here in the Big Apple. Oh man. Dr. Dre, how like powerful old rappers are like a funny thing that it exists.
Yeah.
It's like a new thing. Like they rap what showed up, you know, in the late 70s, 80s. It's credited as starting in the 80s, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. Like
there were versions of it like bouncing around before that, right?
It's like when people go, there were movies in the 1800s. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
How often do you watch The Great Train Robbery? Like, I don't give the spaceship crashing into the moon's eye. I don't give a fuck about that movie.
That's the only movie I've ever seen.
You get movies, get 1 star.
I hate movies, dude. They suck.
There is some old dude who saw that and died, and that was the only movie
like, movies suck, and then he fucking died. I prefer pictures.
Yeah.
Man. It's like, wow, how'd they even get the moon to stand still? Well, they sent the spaceship into its eye.
Dude, that movie's so funny because they didn't know about shit. They didn't know shit. It was still so long. We made movies before we went to the moon, which is hilarious to me.
That is funny.
So the astronauts are walking around with top hats and fucking church shoes on.
Hell yes.
They thought there'd be air and shit. It's like, you fucking idiots. This isn't even science fiction. You just you pretend that you're walking around. It's a play on the moon.
Maybe the people who don't believe in the moon landing think that's the moon landing. And they're like, oh, there's no way this is real. There is no way, dude. Don't these people know anything about science? There's no top hats on the moon. Everybody knows on the moon there's only spacesuits.
But it is stupid that when we did go, we played golf. Like, that's like, come on. If you want people to think this is real, what are you golfing for, man?
Yeah, dude. You got to play fucking tackle football.
No chicks. No chicks up here. We're playing golf and drinking scotch.
Dude, totally.
No broads.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Never forget. We were up there hitting golf balls, and now for the rest of eternity, there's a Titleist just coursing through the Milky Way. Because old Neil and Buzz, the biggest pieces of shit in space. On the Earth, we're just regular Joes, but up here, we're the worst men in space. I know, dude.
I do hope a golf ball that's been going for like 60 years hits an alien. Like that's how we make contact.
Oh, what the fuck? Like,
and Earth's over. They're so pissed.
Alien's just like having lunch and like trying to like tell his alien friend a story about work. And he's just like, yeah, can you believe this? So I put yesterday I had leftovers from the Chinese place and I left it in the fridge, right? I was gonna eat it.
on Mars. Man. I'm always hungry. Like an hour later.
So I even checked today when I got to work, right? Leftovers still in there. Somewhere between 10 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. Somebody ate my leftovers, which was what I was planning to eat for lunch, and then he just gets hit in the fucking head with a golf ball. I always get interrupted. This is horrible. And then they just like invade Earth and kill everybody.
It's gonna happen, man. So
gonna
that's why old rap isn't good. That's what I'm saying. I've tried so many times. Like whenever like rappers that we all like, when they list their top 10 rappers, they always say a bunch of old shit.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, maybe they're right. And I go listen to it, and it's just impossible to nod my head to. I just
totally
can't. Like, I'm sure it's important and historical, whatever. And we stand on the shoulders of giants, all that horse shit. But man, I cannot fuck with it.
I'm so with you, dude. It's just like, all right, now I'm gonna read. This is a rap, and I'm about to read the first page of the dictionary. And
yeah, man.
Now it's time for the second page of the dictionary. And
yeah, they'll warn you they're about to start rapping.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
There's a new thing. It's called rap. I'm gonna do it in my baseball cap. I'm just like, fuck you, dude. This is like a rap from Arthur. This is like
totally.
I can't stand it, man.
Yeah.
And no one's doing shit. No one's doing anything. Like no one is a badass. No one's remotely intimidating or has any kind of backstory. They're all like, I watched this interview where they were like, we thought that was like wrong to talk about what we were up to. You know, that's like naming names. And I was like, what are you fucking like? What are you going to talk about? They're writing about like shapes and colors. I'm like, fuck this. Dude, I want to hear about murder.
Do you know who John Lee Hooker is?
No.
John Lee Hooker is an old like blues guitar guy, and he's great. He and I don't remember the exact era that he started in, but he like existed in many eras like BB King, and then he like got known, I think, as he was older. So people think of him as an older black man, but he was like playing and recording his whole life. And apparently, like when he was younger, his recordings, which are all really good from back then, it was a time where you really weren't supposed to, like they were scared of talking shit about white people on tape. So if you listen to, I like read a thing about this. If you listen, there's this song called like Dirty Groundhog or something. And the lyrics are just like, there's a groundhog in my yard. I'm going to kill that dirty groundhog. And it's just literally about his like white boss. and he's like, I'm going to fucking kill my boss. And everyone's like, he's going to kill his. We all know.
Right.
I know. And I do think that was a thing for a while. They were like, we can't say it. We'll get in trouble. And
turns out, no, say it.
But the other thing is like, it's different because blues sounded cool the whole time.
Yeah.
From beginning to end. And yeah, the beginning of rap sounds like school.
Yeah.
They literally sound like they're teaching you about science while they're rapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
It's it's so nuts to me. Like even like fuck the police sounds like,
I know it's
not
a little
that I don't know. Yeah, it's tough because
it's more content based. If you look at Eazy-E, the way he raps is like very that, except the words he's saying are just like I'm gonna come on both your eyeballs. It's just like insane. But it's yeah.
It's you shouldn't. No one should, like, if you're like the first few rappers, great or whatever, but like we can all. I can't rap like anyone doing it now. I can't rap like anyone now. It's hard.
Right.
It's hard to think of it, and it's even hard to do it in one breath because it's wow. Look at all that. But yeah, It's like if teachers can start doing what you were, then that's why it sounds educational, because teachers all started doing it, and we're fine. It was going great. Sounded just like the real thing.
Listen to me, kids, and you can't lose. Here is the way to tie your shoes.
Yeah, the kids are like, it turns out maybe we don't like it anymore.
You just tell me how to tie my shoes. I'll accept it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Man, and that style of rapping was the way that, like, 30 years later, once rap had gotten like really started to pick up and get good, that was when old white people started parodying it by being that old boring style. Remember when there was like it was like during George W. Bush's presidency. I don't remember if it was during the campaign or not, but there was like Karl Rove.
Oh no.
Like did a rap.
Oh boy. And
it was like, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
no,
that's
no,
right.
No.
I'm a war criminal or whatever, you know. I'm gonna kill everyone who's poor. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna kill you if you're poor.
Yeah, it's like, and the same with rock and roll too. Like the first few years of rock and roll weren't great. All that shit was kind of corny. But every genre, I guess, has to have that. But it's whenever you talk to somebody who's loved rap from the beginning, you can't get through to them. They're like, "Oh, I can't believe you don't like fucking Rakim. You don't like Eric B. No, no, I don't."
Yeah, totally.
Then you're not a real fan. Oh, great.
The first several years of rock and roll are so funny. It's like, because if you remember that people were hearing it and like passing out, like kids were.
We're gonna rock around the clock
exactly.
tonight. We're gonna
and girls
rock,
are
rock,
like,
rock.
I cannot handle how sexual this is. And it's just a song where the guy's like, I want to go on a first date and maybe kiss. And they're like, what?
It's so funny. You know that Elvis movie? They're showing like the women pass out with, and Elvis literally isn't even like thrusting. He's not even doing like a pelvic thrust. He's just moving.
He's just moving. Yeah.
He's just not standing still and playing his guitar. And everybody's like, oh, I bet his dick's moving under his pants. It's like, that's enough. Holy
totally.
shit.
Totally. Totally. And people were like, this is the devil. It's literally
the
just
next
like
day, a picture of Elvis is on the president's desk, and they're like, what are we gonna do? You want us to murder him?
half the songs too were just like, I like to chew bubble gum. It's like not. Oh man, we're having a party and we're jumping in the pool. It's like not a.
And so, dudes, I love Elvis, and half of his songs are like, I would like to marry a woman.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
I want to start a family.
Also, him too. A lot of he did this a lot, and a lot of the like stars from back then, like half their songs were just like, "Oh, we're a rockin', and this is rock. We're playing rock and roll, and we are a rolling and a rockin'." It's like, yeah, we know that, dude. Like, right? It's the only thing. At least rap never did that. They did it a little bit, but the whole song was like, we're rapping.
Hip, hop,
Yeah.
hip,
I'm
hop.
tapping my toe and I'm rapping my mouth because this is rap and I like to rap. Rap, a rap, a rap, a rap, rap, rap. Oh, we're a rapping and a tapping. It's like,
I wonder, I would like to look it up, like the first rapper that was like, I'm going to kill you. I will
Yeah,
kill everybody. 'Cause
totally.
that's my hero. That's when it got good.
I think it was Eric B. and Rakim.
Oh,
I
damn.
think Rakim was like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Hell yeah.
Their songs are nuts, dude. They're still pretty formulaic, but the beats are good, and his lyrics are like crazy.
No, Rakim is good. He's the only one of the 80s rappers that I'm like, oh, that's not bebop.
Yeah, right.
Skibbity boo.
He had a flow. Yeah.
But the oldest rap I can think of that's legitimately badass is Scarface. Like the early 90s Scarface, you're like, okay, that's old, but it's even before Illmatic and before like the Chronic. I'm like, okay,
I don't think I've heard it.
dude, Scarface is the shit.
Okay.
Scarface is great, dude. It's that Houston, like, it's great. He's the oldest that I can still listen to without
Hmm.
being like embarrassed. But yeah, dude,
Man.
listen. Everybody should listen. Scarface is, I think, the most underrated rapper ever. I don't know why he's not talked about more.
I think it was Stravinsky.
Oh, I don't even know who that.
Oh, he's like
actually
a
is.
classical composer. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know. I don't know much about him, but he definitely wasn't a rapper.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably a good time to take a break.
All right.
After
Listen
that
to Scarface, and we'll
Joke
be right back.
bombed. Yeah.
Well, I don't
here's
know
an-
enough about classical music. I know like 3 of them.
Oh, neither do I.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's an ad or something.
Yeah. Listen, buy something.
Bye.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
What's it called?
Oh shit!
Welcome to What's It Called?
Oh shit! Welcome to What's It Called,
Welcome.
everybody.
What's up,
We love
Richard
you.
Carnes? What's up, sleepers?
Hell
Get ready
yeah,
to lay
it down. We're the Potato Boys.
Lay her on down, everyone. Lay
Hell yeah.
it down. Lay yourself down. Lay your brain down. / lay your body on down.
Yeah.
Chill with us here where nothing matters.
Go to the bathroom. Touch your dick hole.
Yeah, just a tip. Just a tip is not the word. Just a tap. There you go. Tap your dick hole. that's definitely a new.
Tip it a tap.
That's a saying. We have a bunch of catchphrases and sayings with this podcast now, and a new one that I am literally writing down is "tap your dick hole." Here's one. Here's one that we picked a little while ago that I wrote down. We haven't been saying "face down, ass up." This is what's it called.
Yeah. Face down, ass up.
It's get ready to lay down, because this, of course, is a lay down for your brain. But the contraction of that, it is shrunk to lay her down, much
Lay her
like
down.
get her done, except we are not cable guys. Okay.
Ladies are pimps too. Touch your dick hole.
Yeah. On What's It Called? Everybody's got a dick hole.
The dick hole in my heart, you know?
Yeah, dude. You don't have to have a dick hole. That's what my daddy always said.
That's what Uncle Ben said to
Yeah.
Peter Parker before he dies.
I literally just
Peter,
also wrote down,
Peter.
you don't have to have a dick to have a dick hole.
Lean in here, Peter.
Wait,
don't
what are you?
have to have a dick to have a dick hole.
That's what he says to Spider-Man right
That's
before
what-
he
yeah.
dies.
When he's doing that, Tobey Maguire's doing that ugly cry.
Oh man, yeah.
Aunt May's like, you remember what Ben said? You don't need a dick to have a dick hole.
And later in the movie, he lowers down to Kirsten Dunst upside down, and she taps him right on the dick hole. He pulls his pants just a little down, and she, with the tip of her index finger, touches his dick hole.
You remember we did a bit about if every famous Hollywood kiss was a 69.
Oh, how could I forget?
I like the idea of in Love Actually when he's got all those those big cards. They're all just pictures of his dick.
Wow. I mean, the same could be true for the Bob Dylan video for Subterranean Homesick Blues. Every time he pulls a card up, it's just a different terrible drawing of his penis. Just because he was that mad at the folk
Yeah.
community. They were like, fuck electric music. And he's like, well, here's my fucking dick, everybody. Oh, man.
Oh boy,
That's a lot
that's
of
why you
fun.
listen to What's It Called. We got hot riffs about Bob Dylan. Nobody
Yeah,
else is doing
dude.
that.
Totally,
Nobody.
dude. I read an article about this. Bob Dylan was the only man at the time who didn't have a dick hole. And that's why he was so pissed. Because he just it all stayed inside him. It never got out of his body. None
You know
of
what
the-
I'd like to do is convince women that men have another one. You
Another
know,
dick
and be
hole?
like, oh, y'all don't even know where the second dick hole is?
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
It's at the,
Wow, ladies.
it's at the back of our throat. Yeah. You know that
Oh, man.
it's like right at the back of our head, you know?
Yeah.
That part where your skull has
That's
like a
where the
little bit of
Matrix
a-
plugs in.
the
to my
skull
second dick
knot?
hole.
Yeah, totally. You guys got a skull knot, right? Or am I a Neanderthal?
Nah. Are those real? I can't remember if those are real. What, Neanderthals are real?
I think so.
All right. But they're gone?
No, they all have podcasts now. They all have podcasts about being strong. You know?
Yeah.
No, they're gone.
That's a bummer, man.
Yeah, I mean they might be made up. I guess it is sort of like a guess about the missing link kind of thing.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Hey,
wish they were still around.
yeah, me too, dude. They'd probably be fun to talk to.
Yeah.
They'd love like fast cars and shit. They would love TV.
I would just love to see like the breakdown of like who they vote for. Neanderthals are breaking for DeSantis. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, and ever since we unfroze those 10,000 Neanderthals in Alaska, Alaska's politics have gone to shit.
That would be interesting to see who they fuck with, you know.
Yeah, for the third election in a row, the people of Alaska, the people and Neanderthals of Alaska have elected someone just because they were a basketball coach.
Yeah.
Which president would you play basketball with? Our website is whatsitcalled.rodeo. Our web store is shop.whatsitcalled.rodeo. And there's links on whatsitcalled.rodeo to all our stuff. Our patreon.com/whatsitcalled, our links to our Twitter and Instagram. And if you follow us on Twitter, you can jump in and help us rename shit every week. We are renaming fucking Tom Cruise this week, and the game.
Yeah, dude.
We always do a game on Twitter, and the game was, what would Tom Cruise be called if he was tall? Which is fun. And also bonus episodes at our Patreon. We always have fun on there. Join us there. We do. We before we get into any of that shit, though, we got to find out where you can see Caleb signing on tour.
Oh shit! Look out.
Of course.
So I'm gonna be all over the world, you know. Actually, not really, but I'm all over the one country.
Yeah,
mostly.
Totally.
So I'll be at the Ventura Harbor Comedy Club, July 7th and 8th. I think they're changing their name, so it might be called something different when I'm there.
Okay.
But I'll be at JJ's Bohemia on July 26th, in Chattanooga.
Nice.
And I'll be at the Blue Ridge Comedy Club July 28th and 29th. Oh shit, I'll be at the Denver Comedy Underground August 18th and 19th. So come see me there. And I'll be at the Riot Comedy Club in Houston September 15th and 16th. And the ticket link is up, so go ahead and get your tickets now, because I'm only doing 3 shows, so they'll sell out pretty quick. So get them now if you want to come to that shit.
Fantastic, dude. That's great,
yeah,
man. Go see Caleb. My show at Union Hall, my weekly Monday show, is on break for the summer now. We decided to take a break, but I am popping around doing shows in New York City and the surrounding area all the time. So follow me on Instagram at Dave to the Ross and come see me do a set in the city I live in. Also, I got a little bit of stuff. I'm going to be in Columbus, Ohio in October. I'm doing Fest in Gainesville. I'll be in Pittsburgh, in Morgantown, West Virginia in June, and none of those links are up just yet, but they will be very soon. Oh, also, I just added this to the old calendar. July 20th through the 22nd, I will be at the DC Improv.
Oh, shit.
The lounge.
It's like the best club in the world.
That's what I hear. And I have been there before, and so I knew that already. I just forgot that while I was talking. Also, my good buddy David Drake, who's a really funny comic in New York, he and I are putting a show on in New Jersey, in Montclair, New Jersey. I did a show there with Chris Gethard and Derek Brown at the end of last year. It's this awesome little space called Silverstream Studio. And honestly, we were just going to do a one-off. We did that show there, and I met them, and they were so cool. And then David moved to New Jersey, and I wanted to introduce them. But the process of making it's been so fun. I think we might do it monthly. So it's called Dave versus Dave. It's Friday, June 9th at Silverstream Studio in Montclair. Follow me or go to my website, davetotheross.com, for info on that. And Gethard is on that show, too. So if you're in Jersey or Pennsylvania or Connecticut or New York, come to that. Yeah.
Shit going on, Dave versus Dave.
Yeah, we decided, dude. I love this. We came up with a name. David came up with a name, and then we were like talking about what that means. And David was like, so how about this? You book one person and I book one person, and then we see who's funnier. Which I think is so funny that we're like not comparing our own sets. Just after our friend sets, we're like, ooh, I don't know. I don't know if Gethard was funnier than Alex Cuman. Let's all decide together. It's gonna
Hell
be
yeah.
fun. Yeah, buddy.
That's
And come
awesome,
to New
dude.
York, motherfucker. Come visit.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Trying to figure it out. Get
Yeah,
your
one
ass
day.
here.
One
Dipshit.
day, my ass will be in New York.
But for now, should we fucking rename Tom Cruise?
Hell yeah, we should. I can't believe that's his real name, you know?
Totally.
It seems like of such an era. It's like who's that movie star in the old days named like Rudolph Valentino? It's Leonardo
Totally.
DiCaprio sounds like he should have been an actor in 1812, you know?
Totally.
And Tom Cruise is just like, ha,
I know.
hey, it's the
Dude,
80s.
I haven't been like this in a while. I got so excited. I have a ton of names. I think that we should each go through all of ours at once.
All right,
I
we'll
think
go back and forth. Hell yeah.
No, I think you should do all yours and then I'll do all mine.
Hell yeah.
Unless or whatever. But I just think I don't know. I'm excited to hear all yours, and I think mine all work in a row.
All right, sweet. Well, I got Rick Shitkick.
Okay, hold
think
on.
it's a
Actually,
good-
I'm gonna actually change what I just said. I have two groups of names. One group, they're all like that. Are all yours like that?
They're all pretty similar.
Yeah, great. Let's go back and forth. I'll do as many as I can matching you because I got a ton like that.
Hell yeah.
So Rick Shitkick.
Yeah, dude.
All right, I got Rick Fast,
I got Karate Joe.
Joe Now,
I got the big little guy.
Steven over here,
Action Bronson.
Bill Running,
The tall kid.
Dan Can.
The run gun from space.
Hard Frank,
The Tooth Factory.
Vickhead,
Jack Fast.
Stanley Standing Still,
Fled Cruz.
Alfalfa Schwarzenegger,
The world's youngest old man.
Backflip Boy.
That's all I got.
All right, I got like 7 more. Here we go. Hot Little Fight Man. Dr. Scary Thoughts. Snickers. The Great American Feisty Bitch. The Boner Ninja. And finally, Mr. Business Meeting.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, he really is such a little fuck. And I am legitimately a fan. I like his movies.
I love him so much. I love him so much, and he is such a little fuck.
He's such a fuck. He's such a dipshit. And he's also, you have to like, in order to watch a movie, he's and ignore the fact that he's a Scientologist who tortures his family.
Yeah.
That's a fun fact.
But there's a lot of people that torture their families that don't make any movies I like, you know? So that's how I justify it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Man, he is such a specific. Have you seen that video of them showing him doing his own stunts for the most recently filmed Mission Impossible?
It's insane.
It's fucking crazy. And he's what, 62 or something?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, he's my dad's age, and he's jumping off a cliff
on
a motorcycle.
Are there like things that they inject into rich people to make them look young?
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
right. It seems like that would be a bad life. Like by the time you're 60, don't you want to only eat cheese? You know, don't you want to just eat cheeseburgers and cheese?
I think it would kill him. I think it would kill. He hasn't had cheese in 50 years.
I don't want that life. I mean, that's cool that you can like parachute off the Eiffel Tower in your 60s, but I don't want to only eat romaine. That's terrible. That's like a horrible life.
I bet he eats food we've never even heard of, you know?
Right.
Because you never see
Totally.
what he eats. They don't show you. You never see a picture of him eating. I don't think it's what we eat. I don't even think it's the same animals or plants.
Oh, I think you're right. I think he's like, oh my God, I can't wait for Sunday. On Sunday, I eat the purple cube. Uh, the purple cube tasted a little bit like food. I,
Yeah, I
yeah,
have heard
dude.
that cube shit's real. I've heard that. I don't know if that's true.
I did slightly take that from a story that Paul F. Tompkins told on his third album, Laboring Under Delusions, about being in that movie, The Informant. And there was a gelatinous cube that Matt Damon ate on the last day. And it's like a whole track on the album where he talks about, he was like, what the fuck is that cube? And he felt too weird to ask. And then years later, he was telling the story and someone was like, yeah, that's a weight loss thing because he gained a bunch of weight for the movie. Isn't that a thing? Isn't that
They don't
so
tell
funny?
us about the cube.
Right.
They don't let us have that cube.
Yeah, that's right. They just make us stay fat. That's what America says to poor people. Stay fat, you fucking loser.
Yeah. Fat and
Here's-
poor. That's a tough one.
Yeah, it's like $1 billion industry getting us to eat McDonald's. And then it's another $1 billion industry making us feel bad for looking like shit.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, it's
terrible.
crazy.
Yeah, dude.
They should have, you know how you have to have nutrition facts and you have to have disclaimers and shit. They should have to, every Instagram picture, there should have to be a little thing that's like, this person is sucking their stomach in. And if they added
Yes.
that every time that was true, if AI could just be like, they're sucking it in, then everyone would be happier in the world, I think.
Did you see Nikki Glazer actually does this? She'll like, she's, you know, such a fan of pop culture. And you can tell if you follow her, she like is always tweeting about how much she loves Taylor Swift. And she posted this thing that was just like a repost of a photo that Kim Kardashian or maybe Khloe Kardashian posted. And she just like circled some parts and was like, obviously she looks really good in this and I love her so much. But just so you know, this is clearly surgery. And the only reason I'm telling you this is so all you girls following us know that this is not a standard that is possible for you to match. And the world isn't being fair to women by making it seem in the public that women can just naturally, by working out every now and then, look this way. And then TMZ posted an article that was like, Nikki Glazer dunks on Khloe.
Oh man, yeah.
It was, and he was like, no, I love her. Ah.
Ooh, cat fight. Ooh,
Exactly.
ooh.
The news was just like, yeah, Nikki Glazer calls Khloe Kardashian a fucking whore. Yeah, a surgery slut. Khloe's gonna.
I'm gonna start doing that every time there's a picture of John Hamm in gray sweatpants. I'll be like, obviously, dude's got a huge surgery dick just like me.
Yeah.
And all these little dick dudes, you know, it's not fair to these guys out here with little dicks. Me and John Hamm are over here with our superhuman dicks.
There's this comic in New York who's really funny named Adam Gilbert. I don't know if you know him. He was in Chicago a long time. He's very funny. And we've been hanging out. And he's younger. Yeah, I'm 40. He's like 29, I think. And he makes fun of me for this a lot. We were watching the Super Mario Brothers movie, me and him and Max Fine. And and some other comics too. And there was a trailer for a new Minion movie. And I leaned over to Adam and I was like, Minions are funny. And Adam's been making fun of me for that forever. And it's because I forgot, like, I didn't grow up with Minions being a part of pop culture. So there's a lot of people where it's like lame because it was a part of like massively promoted. And it's lame to me too, but that shit's been lame for so long that when something is genuinely making me laugh in pop culture, I'm just honest with myself, like, it's making me laugh. And the thing is, people hate that like mainstream kid shit and talk shit about Despicable Me. But every single person, when a Minion is in front of them, giggles a little bit. They're funny. Minions are funny. Minions are awesome. And the greatest part about Minions is how many Minions are around on Christmas. Pay attention, dude. So anyway, this became like a running joke for Adam and me. And then one day we were standing in the back of CYSK. This, by the way, if you're in New York, CYSK at the Gutter. The Gutter is a bar in Brooklyn. It's every Wednesday and Saturday, and it's the most fun. I hang out there every week. And So we just started looking up minion porn. I swear to God, this is snaking its way back to what we were talking about. Yeah, so I have a bunch of photos now on my phone of like minions with hard dicks.
Oh no!
And I'm just saying, I think that what I want to do is post a photo of a minion with a big, hard coming dick and be like, this is clearly surgery. Young minions cannot be expected to have a dick this big without going to a cosmetic surgeon.
They're trying to take this book out of schools. Kids, I mean, come on, dude. What's wrong with the minion with a big hard coming dick?
You believe? Yeah, dude. What's funny is that is a thing that Florida wouldn't burn. That is, they wouldn't ban. If there was a book called Minions Dicks, that wouldn't have been fucking banned. Minions.
A lot of
dicks.
people want me to ban the Minions Dicks books, but that's not gonna fly here in Florida. We're not doing that. That's sort of a woke distraction. Dude, I hate his voice so much. Kills me.
Yeah. No, totally. Oh man.
He's trying to say, and he's trying. Dude, I saw this. I was watching the news the other day, and nothing is funnier to me. Like, you know, I hate Trump, whatever, everybody, whatever. But I hate people that get all high and mighty about it. Like, I hate him, but it's like, whatever, I hate him.
Yeah.
But there's this liberal guy who was like, he's like, I can't believe that our former commander-in-chief had sex with a porn star. And how am I supposed to explain to my 11-year-old son what a porn star is? And I wanted to be like, you're the dumbest fucking dude.
Do not explain to your 11-year-old son what a porn star is.
But it's also, he's 11, dude. I knew what they were when I was 11, and I lived.
Oh, that's a good point.
I lived in a log cabin, dude.
Right.
It's like,
yeah, it's not
11-year-old boys know.
Right. That's like, a really good
point. You don't
point.
have to say shit, dude.
Also, are you really so stupid that you think he's the first president who had sex with a porn star?
Right.
I feel like
insane.
I feel like when porn stars started showing up, the first people they fucked were the president. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking fucking
dude. Calvin Coolidge.
Yeah, right. All the way to Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan. Oh, maybe not Reagan. He was too like up his own ass about it.
I bet Reagan. Come on, dude.
And like, obviously, honestly, the ones that definitely did the ones that definitely cheated on their wives were the fucking Democrats. Like, really?
Yeah.
Like JFK, like, obviously cheated on his wife. Yeah. Everyone says it all Clinton. The time. Clinton, right.
It's hard to imagine Jimmy Carter, but maybe, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe.
Totally. Yeah, maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised if any president. The only president that might surprise me is like FDR was cheating on his wife in a wheelchair, dude. I think it's just gonna happen.
For some reason, Barack Obama would surprise me, but I guess if I think about it, like, I don't really know why that is.
I think it's just because he was under such a microscope. I don't think he could have hit it.
Yeah. Also,
Fox News would have found out.
In his public relationship with Michelle was both like very much implanted in my brain, but also was like very visible. Yeah. Like, right. Yeah, it just wouldn't have been possible. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no time. I think we had 9 wars going on. It's like,
yeah, dude.
Maybe he was going to get to it, but fuck.
Anyway, we got to write this Minions Dicks book.
Yeah, dude. I want some of that book money.
Yeah, dude. Minions Dicks. I do feel like if we released a book called Minions Dicks, it would make a ton of money.
Yeah, man. People are looking to give money away.
Yeah. A coffee table book. It costs $70. And some of the greatest artists in the world would contribute to it.
Yeah, dude.
Minions Big Old Dicks. By Kurt Vonnegut. Yeah, so y'all's names for Tall Tom Cruise. I don't know, man. I feel like, it's always been fun, this game where we you guys do this renaming game. But like now, it's been a while now. A bunch of people have been chiming in for a while, and then new people show up, and it's like a growing skill.
Yeah.
Like you're all getting better and better at it. It's great.
Yeah, it's very, it's almost like y'all are like almost writers at this point.
Totally.
So don't cross that picket line, but there's always so many funny ones. It's hard to narrow them down, but this week, so many
Totally.
good ones.
Our top 10 this week. Number 10, at Chagadelic said cocktail, which I know is a cocktail reference, but
Love it.
I didn't think of that at first, and it was still really funny to me.
Well, I just picture a penis trying to stand up really straight, like, oh,
Yeah.
here we go.
I'm hard. I'm hard. I'm hard. I'm hard. I'm hard. I'm hard.
And our other one for number 10 tied is from at Sure Devon said Majority Report.
Yes, dude. Damn, that's good shit.
Great.
At Charles Masson 10 with Mission Possible.
That's why it's
I
so
love the
hard.
idea that the reason it was impossible is that he was too short and he like couldn't reach buttons and stuff. Like he can skydive and he can climb mountains, but he just like cannot reach the panel to shut off the missiles. And where's Ving Rhames?
At Demira said Ted Nasty.
Dude, hell yeah, dude. Number 7, at Max J. Kerr, Scientologist.
That's perfect.
That's funny.
We got at It Was Just Austin, Top Shelf Gun.
Top Shelf Gun. I love it. At Jord Games had Vanilla Skyscraper.
I like Vanilla Sky, but
Yeah,
man, that
too.
one is, oh man. At Bobby Benedict, Tom DeLong.
That's so weird. That's so
good.
I just never would have thought of their two names as the same person.
Love it.
At Sheeby Carlene, Mr. Nicole Kidman. That's awesome.
At Seth B. Bennett, a few good meters.
Dude, hell yeah, man. And finally, the Ricky shit this week, at Kick Acetron had the tallest samurai. That's great.
I just love that. It really
Y'all
makes me
are,
happy.
for whatever reason, Tom DeLong like fucked with my head.
That's just great.
Because it does so work. But man, also they're both sort of into aliens. Like thinking of them in the same vein is fucked up. It's fucking me up, dude. But yeah, you guys are so funny. Thank you so much for listening to the show and jumping in and renaming shit.
Hell yeah, we love you.
The show is just the most fun, and we love you so much.
Hell yeah. Hop on that Patreon and send us a gift and lay it down.
Go
Touch
see
that dick
Caleb.
hole.
Go see. Yeah, make sure to tap your dick hole, no matter where your dick hole is, whether it's on your dick or on your back
Or in your heart.
or in your heart. Tap that dick hole for yourself once a day, and remember to lay it down and treat yourself well. Take breaks, chill. Life is hard. We love you, and we'll see you next week.
Ooh.
What's it called? What's it called? What's it